Hello and welcome back. I just thought I'd share this one with you. It's Wreckfest, as you can see, which is a real fave of mine at the moment. But this Slaying the Road, I think it's on the master level, is absolutely killing me. And as you can see, I had a really good start, but it almost made me cry. It really did, as we shall see. The problem seems to be with this one for me. It's only you and the other guy. That's the challenge. The car is so powerful. To get it to be sort of competitive at all, you've got to, it gets to such a point where it's a difficult thing to handle. You've got to be good at your power slides. So I don't have any assists on this as a rule. I tend to do that in most. I try to do it historically, yeah? Does that make sense? So if a particular car didn't have ABS, then it doesn't have ABS. The same with traction control and stability management. So I've got none of that on. Also, it's weird because I use this view, but in so many other games I would use the cockpit view. But it is good in this, but it's really hardcore because as soon as the car takes some real damage and it begins to deform, you can have like the A pillar come right across your vision, and it's almost impossible to see. But then that would be like the real thing, I suppose. So I may try to do the cockpit view from now on, but it's tough. And given that this Slaying the Road challenge was tough enough, it's quite difficult. There is a chicane on here that you can go flying through. So you've got to, if you get the right line, you can take it sort of full speed. We'll have a quick look here. It should be coming up soonish. Brilliant game though, brilliant. It can be a little bit scrappy in places. Graphically, sometimes it can have a little bit of a struggle, but that's expected, really. The Xbox, this is it. Look, straight through. There you go. Same with this. Whoa, that was a good one. Yeah, you can get through that second one full speed. So as you can see, we're like way ahead now, right? So I've lost count of the amount of attempts that it's taken me just to hold on to the race for a few laps. And if you're lucky, the AI might make a mistake, or else you can try and wipe out the other car, but that's got its own risks because you'll do so much damage to yourself. And it is banger racing. It is banger racing after all. There's nothing from stopping you from doing that. I do like the destruction derby mode. Don't think it's called that one. I like that because you do have to get out there. You do have to score points. You've got to attack people. You've got to do it in a way that kind of inflicts damage, but obviously not too much damage to yourself. So I think we're coming up to it here. I mean, the car is not that badly damaged, is it? But you just see what happens. It's just unbelievable. And as I speak, I still haven't done this challenge. But I hope everybody is okay. Christmas is now behind us. I had a relatively good Christmas. New Year was a quiet affair, but it has been for years. Never really seen why people rush to go out on New Year's Eve and then they have to pay the privilege to go into a pub where it's going to take them even longer to even get a drink. I think you leave all that behind, really and truly. And I'm actually watching this at the moment in the office, and what a sight that is. The central heating in the office has gone down, so I'm like literally scarf, woolly hat on, and just trying to battle on through, if you like. And I've also been following that cyberpunk and all that craziness. That's interesting. I see they're obviously going to get the legal action now, but that's a double-edged sword, that, because that would possibly mean that the game would never be supported or corrected, should I say, in the future. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Now here we go. Is it here? I think it's coming up here. It is a long video, so I apologise about that, but I like to record just about anything for the channel. Again, remember, the car's not that bad. It's not that bad. My power slides are getting increasingly leery and exaggerated, but it's not for show. You just can't keep the back of the car under control. Bang. And what's happened is both the wheels have come off. So I reset it thinking, what's the problem here? And absolutely no response. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Here he goes. Bastard. Absolute bastard.
I'm gonna barbecue your ass in molasses!